Hello.
Good evening.
How's it going, y'all?
We're here.
It's time.
More Keyforge.
Yeah, we're doing it.
We've got another. We got what? One more.
One more after this.
One more, and then we're into the top cuts.
So very exciting stuff.
So
this doesn't seem like actual high octane gameplay kind of night. These decks are looking to pop off.
Yeah, a lot of these decks are really, really fast. If memory serves.
Yeah.
So several Mobius scrolls tonight. Two decks. It's funny with the way reprints work. Like we'll go forever without seeing a card, and then we'll see that card like in
like
three
a bunch
decks.
of times. Yeah. What was it
So.
the other week? We saw a bunch of times. Oh God. There's been a lot of nights like that, right?
Yeah, tonight's definitely Mobius scroll. I forget exactly which rare you were talking about,
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
I have to fix some titles.
Oh yeah.
Right. What's up, man? How's it going?
Greetings
from Brazil. I hope that y'all can get some decks.
Greetings to Brazil.
Greetings. This is Mass Mutation.
Sure.
AOA and Dark Tidings. DT and AOA.
There's no AOA tonight.
They have Coda. You want Coda?
Some of the names are wrong.
They haven't seen them yet.
Well,
if you look at the side of the thing,
he's currently fixing them right now. We have
You're exposing me.
Defiant Babia of the Bush, which is a DT deck. And this deck is like kind of fast, but it doesn't really deal with creatures, and it seems to only capture. It doesn't really like steal a whole lot, but it generates a lot of amber. So we'll have to see if it's fast enough.
I mean, it could like win that way. I bet what I did is I mixed up the two sets of these two decks.
Could be,
and that's it.
Could be.
So that's fine. It's all fine.
Yeah. And then Artemis. Artemis is a deck I don't have much recollection of, but I see two Bow Knights.
I want to say we looked at it and it did well in the tournament champions.
Yeah, I mean, it's a DT deck, so I mean it's probably like if you get a critical mass of creatures, that'll probably be pretty good.
Worldwide opinions. Dark Tidings best set. 78 DT sealed today. 78. Was it like
78 Dark Tidings?
That's really high, right?
Insane deck, right?
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
All right, I'm on Babia.
Defiant Babia. All right, Garu, Workerborn Cooper, and Artemis are off on the bench, and then I am playing the Mademoiselle of Gas Circuit.
And that was the deck that won the tournament for
the
thing.
Now, I think this deck does have some tools that make it particularly good inside of WoW, because Hypoxia is the thing that kills all token creatures. And
that's just useless.
Yeah, well, it's not useless.
I mean, with fish, yeah, it's actually decent.
Right, you can use it to gun down some stuff with fish. So
78 DT sounds crazy. Oh yeah, exactly. Play twice the cards or everyone else. God, was the Logos just nuts?
Yeah, gotta be. I mean, if it's like a Logos Star Alliance, right? That was like the thing is like the decks that had like the Star Alliance efficiency.
18 speed. That's actually really crazy for Dark Tidings.
Yeah, I can see that. Doing some degenerate stuff there.
Did anyone go see the D&D movie?
I have not seen it yet, but Justin's seen it.
I've seen it.
Seen it.
I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Starlight Untamed are the best DT houses. Untamed is pretty good.
Untamed's got some decent pools.
I'll keep.
So I won the roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will also keep. I'm going to start by playing Specialist Guthrak and draw a card. Guthrak is the 3 power. And this is a WoW. I realize that there are probably people who may not know every WoW card. So, Specialist Guthrak. He is a Handuhan 3 power skirmish. After fight,
we could throw it on the. I think how this works right now.
Okay,
very possibly works. I just gotta turn it on. Yeah.
All right, there we go. There's Specialist Guthrak right there. So after fight, read, capture 1 for each house represented among Specialist Guthraks and its neighbors. So if he's adjacent to the other 2 houses in your deck, then he gets to capture 3, which is a pretty big
Slide him back up there real quick.
Just checking to see if it's reversed.
Fix the focus. I can flip that too, but no autofocus, please.
Doing a little bit of live editing. A little bit of live editing.
And then what I can do here is I can do a little bit of
doing some transform.
I can do a little transform.
Transform.
There you go.
All right. Okay. There you go.
He's not frozen at time. I got a new camera for Nathan, so
yeah. All right. There's Guthrak. He was enhanced with his draw card, so I drew a card. So I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'm gonna say Untamed. I'll play Mollymawk. I'll play All Tied Up and Raise the Tide.
Ooh.
I will play Reap or So and Already and Reap with Mollymawk. Your turn.
All right. I am going to say, yeah, I'm going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to play Hypoxia. Just toss that up real quick. This one is enhanced with the draw card. Destroy each token creature. Doesn't do anything here, except draw me a card and give me an amber. I think a lot of people would play a card that said 1 amber, draw a card on it, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Azure Basin Outpost. Just doing my due diligence.
Is this token any good? Fish is probably a top tier token.
Yeah.
We could show them Fish because.
Yeah. There's Fish.
And it looks kind of unsuspecting, right? But that's the point.
Yeah.
But it'll do some damage to you.
So the thing is there's a lot of like board wipes in this set. There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of like things that kill low power creatures, and so Fish has a tendency to take out stuff higher than it. I'm going to play Befuddle, which is choose a house on your opponent's identity card. During their turn, they cannot play cards of other houses. So I am going to say Untamed. And then I will play Initiation. And I will make a token creature. If I have fewer than 4 cards in my hand, I have 4. I ended up drawing a card that I couldn't play off the Hypoxia, so I got stuck with 4 cards in hand.
Oh, that's fine.
Because I drew a card off a Guthrak too, so I don't get to archive this. And all right, there you go. That's my turn. I will draw to you. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Untamed. I'll fight Guthrak.
He's dead.
I will play Flumph and Youngest Bear. Your turn.
All right, I will say Sanctum. I'm going to play Celestial Gorm, which is spin on the old Gorm.
It combos with all the artifacts in that deck that are unfathomable, right?
All right, so play. I'll play Katarina the Summoner. Play after Reap, capture 1, and then destroyed for each amber that's on her. You get to make a token creature. So I'll play and capture 1, and then I'll play Grey Abyss. Play, make a token creature, and each friendly token creature gets +1 armor. So I'll play Grey Abyss there and make a token creature. Okay, I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Okay. I'm going to do Shadows. I'm going to Hornswoggle your Celestial Gorm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So destroy it, and then the Azure Basin gets back to my hand.
I'm gonna Mug Katarina.
All right, so you take that back. She will take 2 damage.
I'm gonna Scooped the Grey Abyss.
Okay. Capture.
Each friendly token creature. Okay.
Yeah, so she'll take 1.
And I'll Wallop and do 1 to each creature.
Okay. So 3, 1, and then they have armor.
And then I'll play Shoulder Id.
Shoulder.
Your turn.
All right, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Frigorific Rod. I'm going to play Azure Basin Outpost. I am going to put Toxicuda Venom on Katarina the Summoner. And then I will Reap with this fish. Actually, look at these. Yeah. I'll reap with this fish. And then this fish is going to fight the Flumph and die. Oh, wait, that does damage to shoulder it. I'm not getting Molly Mock anymore. Yeah, that's fine. I'll fight the fish just to make it so that you don't say untamed and then reap for like 1,000,000. Alright, it's your turn. I will draw 2, and I'll try to go ahead. I'll say check with 7.
I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna play Jackie Tar. I'm gonna reap with Shoulder Id. I'll loot or pillage, and I'll capture 3. Let's do that. Your turn. Check with 6.
Jackie Tar, huh? Is this... Okay, I guess I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Recorded History, reveal up to 3 cards. So I actually think this is a kind of a trap card there. Because I could like reveal a Star Alliance card, but I'm just going to play the Star Alliance card this turn. So I'm going to reveal Taxing Journey and Maelstrom, which are both cards from previous sets. And archive those. I will play Specialist Guthrak and Secura Droid. And I'm going to put an Echo Reflector on Guthrak, which make your keys cost +3. So that's a new card for the next okay, that's that. I'll say check with 6, and I will draw 6.
Okay.
I think Recorded History is going to be like a very, very powerful card in WoW.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. So it is behind a taunt. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll say You already say Shadows.
Yeah, being able to like tuck something.
Or maybe I just say Sanctum. I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Doorstep. I will play... play Shoulder Armor on the Mollymawk.
It's big.
I'm a healer harm to ready and fight with a friendly creature. I'll fight Secure Joy with Mollymawk.
Yeah, it's dead.
I will shifting battlefield, remove a friendly creature anywhere in your battle line. The creature captures 1. I will. Did I gain the 1 for that? No, I didn't. I'll shifting battlefield again.
You
Because it was a gateway. Or sorry, it was Doorstep. Then Shoulder Armor, battlefield.
Okay.
And then I'll capture 1. We'll just put on the August Bear. It's fine. Okay, your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I will play Quintrino Warp. It's got a damage pip on it. Choose a friendly creature and any creature, destroy those creatures, and each creature that shares a house with either. So damage pip is going to smoke the youngest bear. I am going to choose the Gray Abyss and the Shoulder Id.
3s and 6s?
No, shares a house. This is not Quintrino Flux.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's got the same name, but this is house, and I do gain a chain. So there's my chain right there. You'll get that one back. I figure if I tax you with the Echo Reflector, then that's good, right?
Yeah,
That's basically destroyed 3 amber.
Flipzack.
And then I'm going to play Tabor, and if I activate Guthrak, I'll end up capturing, and you won't forge. So I'll let you have that key. I'll drop a chain and draw one, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Alright, Forge, I'll say Sanctum. Play Sanctum Guardian, I'll play Orion the Circumspect. I'll play Strange Ordination. Oof. I will play Shifting Battlefield. I am done.
Alright, so I will Forge. Okay, I guess I'm going to say Unfathomable. I'll play a second Frigorific Rod. I will play a Camelani real quick, just to show that off. When it's destroyed, you get to make 2 token creatures. And then this Fish, I think, is just going to Reap. And then I'm going to Frigorific Rod, and I'll exhaust Orion, just so that way you don't do something silly there. And this is your Basin Outpost, which will let me put a friendly creature underneath, but I don't think I want to do that. So, alright, I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3, and it is your turn.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. I'm going to Booby Trap there.
Alright, so Guthrak is dead. The Fish is dead. It does 2 damage, bounces off the armor. And then Tabor's going to take 2.
Then I'll play Master Mindy. Your turn.
Alright, so that felt like a holding pattern turn. At the end of your turn, Master Mindy gets a scheme.
We need some of those sweet new generic counters.
Yeah, the new generic counters. I don't know if anybody else saw the... I'm sure if you're here, you probably saw the thing, but it's worth mentioning anyway.
The 2-player star set looks like a lot of... That's like perfect. It can be updated frequently. You don't have to make a new one every reset. They just kind of change and insert and add whatever the most updated decks are.
Alright, I guess I'm going to Retribution and murder Master Mindy because I got a feeling I don't really want her to steal all my hammer. Alright, I'm going to play Battle Evangelist. I am going to play Membership Drive, make a token creature. I should show all these cards. And then gain 1 for each token creature. So, first off, Retribution is what I played. There are more enemy creatures than friendly, then you just get to kill 1. Then there's Battle Evangelist, who fight after fight, make a token. And then Membership Drive. Make a token creature, gain 1 for each friendly token creature. And then I'm playing another one. Here's another Membership Drive. It almost could have been really, really gross. But if I had had 1 living thing, or if I could have...
stack so well, right?
If this let me kill any creature and not just I would have blown up Kamalani, gotten 2, gotten 3, then 4.
Would have been
so. And then finally, Taxing Journey. A friendly creature, this one, and any neighbors. Alright, there you go. I'll say check with 8. And it's your turn. I will draw 5. So you go ahead.
I'll say Untamed. I'm going to Reap with Mollymock. No, waste not the Mollymock. So I'll draw 4.
Yep. Popping off.
I don't know if it's popping off.
I
guess I could draw Punctuate Equilibrium.
Joker was saying that this deck's
Oh, yeah. It is popping off.
popping off.
I will play Young Spare. All tied up. Gain 2. Gruin.
Good lord.
Gain 4. P.
Oh, so I have this. I'm discarding this card, but it says put an upgrade projectile pile into your hand, which it would let me get the Echo Reflector, which I think would like. I don't know that it would put the game away, but I would be in really good shape. So I'm drawing this one here, and then this is gonna shuffle, and then I got to draw 5 more. So I do have a chance to draw into the Echo Reflector, at the very least. What's the dog chewing on over here? Chewing on a lot of stuff. You eating fuzz,
What
dog?
you got?
$10 says I draw it.
If it was me, I would have drawn.
Yeah, Justin would absolutely do that. I'm not that lucky.
Did you do it?
No, I sure didn't.
Nice. And I'll play Mushroomman and Flumph. Your turn.
All right, so I will forge.
I got 10.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, to redraw Waste Not would have been sweet.
Yeah, with the mushroom man.
Yeah.
That would have been stupid.
What is that?
He's just chewing. He's chewing all kinds of stuff he's found on the floor. This dog. Who knows?
Eddie. Chill.
That doesn't threaten. I feel like I have to threaten here. Oh, we got something down here. We got a little action down there. This. This. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't threaten.
Wizard Random, what's up? 11 months. Tier
Hey,
1.
we appreciate that.
4-month streak. Wowie. Thank you.
Play these. Well, I feel like I'm in an unfathomable territory just because you've got so many things you can just reap with your board, and then I'd be like a mega SOL. But you know what does threaten? Doing something like this. Going. Oh, I'd have to hit. I'd have to hit perfect on this. I'm thinking through my actions here. Just it's a little bit in the tank. A little bit in the tank here. That doesn't do it. Okay, I'll just hit. That's what we'll do here. I'll just hit. How about that? All right, we're gonna say Star Alliance. I will put my archives into my hand. And I am going to reap with Tabor. He's gonna let me play something from another house. This. that, this, that. Okay. I'm gonna play Celestial Gorm. Changed my mind.
Okay.
I changed my mind like multiple times. And then I'm gonna play Rogue Operation to discard the top 2 cards of my deck. Star Alliance, Sanctum. Steal 1 for each house represented among discarded cards. So, steal 2. And then I've got a Secura Droid, which I'll put on the Kamalani, so it's got taunt now, and then I'll play a CPO Zytar. Okay, and it is your turn. I'll say check with 6, and I'll draw 2, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
A Forge. I'll say Sanctum. Play Doorstep. 2 Heaven. I will Reap with Urian. Gain 2.
Yeah.
Reap with the Guardian. We'll do a little swap. Heal or harm. Guardian fight a fish.
Okay. It will damage.
He is the most powerful. I'll Hammergram a fish.
Okay.
Oh, he has to swap back after his fight. I'm done.
Okay.
Chevrolet.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. Battle Evangelist is going to go fight Flumph. After the fight, I will make a token creature. Then I am going to play Request Donations. Make a token creature, it captures 2. And then I'm going to play Membership Drive. Make a token creature, and then gain 3. And then I'm going to play Taxing Journey. So all 3 of those will capture. And then I will tell you to go ahead. I'll say check with 9. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I lose.
Woo.
Goodbye. Yeah.
I knew the taxing for 3 was going to have to be pivotal there, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Think that decision won the game for me, because I didn't actually have to pick up my archives. I could have left my archives for a turn. I was debating whether I should Maelstrom or not. So I picked up the Maelstrom with the Tabor, right? That's where I was debating, so I could have left it. So,
all right, Garu versus Artemis. Crazy reshuffle. I'm on. No, you're on Garu. What's this deck? Zenzi, Cronus.
If I so I had an Abyssal Sight that was a token forever, and if I had used the Abyssal Sight, if I had basined the Abyssal Sight, I forgot all about punctuated equilibrium by the time I got to that point in the game. If I had had the
That's
Abyssal
an interesting
Sight,
play against PE too. Actually, like
leaving the token and
setting up a hand for when you get PE'd, right?
Yeah. So I think if I had Abyssal Sight, then Justin has like no chance to win because I get the doorstep, right?
Yeah.
Or one of your capture 3s or something. So I misplayed. My hand could have been better because I could have hit the other what's its face, the membership drive. I turned it wasn't the membership drive, it was the whatever, the one that captured 2, that turned a membership drive into a token, so I could have had both. So
yeah. Yeah, I think Babia is always going to have that problem where it can't quite get there.
Yeah, well, captures.
It
has like a handful of stealing.
It's got the doorstep to deal with the capture, but like it's got.
But it has to like
2 cards.
It's not efficient, so it's got to just hope it works out, right?
Exactly. The lack of efficiency, I think, what's what really hurts it. Nine.
10.
So everyone's thoughts on the house Geistoid being dropped in the low?
House Geistoid. So that's clearly the Grim Reaper, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm totally fine with them dropping random hits there, here and there.
We like that.
Okay. So I'm gonna start. Do I start with that? This hand's almost a mulligan, but I think it's too good. I'm gonna start by playing lab work and then archiving a card.
I'm a Neurosiphon and play a Munchling as a card draw and an Amber. Very cool Munchling. I'll play Mobius Scroll. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Hunting Witch, Niffle Ape, Niffle Queen. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. So you go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to Reap. I'm going to Standardized Testing.
2s and 6s.
I'm going to Mobius Scroll. Archive Mobius Scroll and 2 cards from hand. Your turn. For the Eddy Erasure? Yeah, it's like... Yeah, yes, this is the answer. So like the Logitech that we had on Logan at the end of the table, it's like started flickering last Logan stream, and it was effed up forever. And then Nathan's Logitech camera just froze and it never came back from that. And then we have the other new camera that's like the table cam now, so there's no Eddy cam right now. I can get him to like come up and lick my face if you want though.
I'm gonna say you use Shadows. I'm gonna discard Bad Penny. I'll play Ghostly Hand.
Logan's the Albatross, yeah.
I'll play Bait and Switch. It doesn't do anything, and then I'll play Old Bruno and capture all your Amber. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. I'm gonna play Fandangle. Ritual of the Hunt. Wild Spirit. Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna put my archives into my hand and say Logos. I'm gonna play a Wild Wormhole. I hope this doesn't backfire.
Save the pack. Okay, it didn't. It's fine. It gave you a chain. I guess that's something.
It's kind of a backfire.
Yeah.
I'll play my own Mobius Scroll. I'm gonna play a Skippy Time Hog, which is pretty good when your opponent's got a Fandangle that you can't kill. I'll play Novu Archaeologist, and then I'll play Interdimensional Graft. Alright, it is your turn. I'll drop that chain and then draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. Look up the archive. Play Rad Penny. Steal 1. Play Francis. Play... Look over there, I'll do 2 to Bruno and steal 1.
I hate Dark Tidings. I mean, I hate Mass Mutation Shadows sometimes.
I will Bone Rot the Novu Archaeologist. I will Perplexing Sophistry. It's got a card draw icon. And I draw a card.
It's a good thing you can't actually use cards this turn.
It is a very good thing, right? Discard Old Bruno. Okay. I'll play the Shadowsmith. I'll play Vandalize. I'll draw a card. Look at the top 3. Still least fun set? Yeah, you're not wrong. You ain't wrong. Not at all. Discard a Regrowth. I am done. Check with 8.
Alright. I thought there was a chance I needed to hold on to that interdimensional graft. I wish I had, because found a way to kill old Bruno there. I would do it. Okay, I am gonna play Full Moon. I am gonna play Niffle Ape and get an Amber. This Niffle Ape is gonna kill Fandangle. Dead. And before anybody says anything about elusive, I will remind you of Niffle Ape's text.
Very important text.
And then I'm gonna play Troop Call. And I'm gonna get back this Niffle Ape, and this Niffle Ape, and the Niffle Queen. And then we're gonna play the Apes and the Queen, and we'll get 3 Amber for the Full Moon. Alright, it's your turn. I will draw 5. Let's say check with 10.
Now Forge. Also Logos. Like Cronus. Munchling. Munchling. I'll fight a Niffle Ape, and I'll discard a Mobius Scroll.
Just put 3 damage on it.
Oh, it's strong, isn't it? I'll Reap and play Mobius Scroll.
Okay.
Instead. Alright, your turn.
Alright, I will Forge. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say Logos. I am gonna play Mother and Doc Bookton. And then I will Mobius Scroll, shove some stuff into the archives. I'm gonna action the Novu Archaeologist. He's gonna take some bone rot damage. And I will put, I think, this interdimensional graft into the archives. Okay, and Skippy Time Hog will just Reap. And it is your go. Mother's gonna let me draw up to 7. So 5, 6, 7. Alright, tell you go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. Play Bow. Steal 1. Play Techno Thief. I can't, like, not play into this international graft. Sort of. Let us fight Mother.
Okay. Both
can too. I'll fight Skippy Time Hog. And that'll be Shadowsmith's gonna fight Novu Archaeologist.
Okay.
It's too powerful. Too damn powerful. Then I'll be done.
Okay.
Doesn't Skippy lose with all mutants?
Yeah. You could fight the Shadowsmith first, and then you fight the Shadowsmith first, and then the Rad Penny. But yes, good.
But then
good catch.
Novu wins there and Novu lives there. Oh, you're right. Because I could.
You fight
send Novu to die.
Novu is a cyborg scientist.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I do that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not elusive, so. Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I will play Urchin and steal one. That's a classic Shadows matchup right here of just some annoying idiots that show up time and time again. I'm going to play Silvertooth. And Silvertooth is going to fly into the Munchling so that I can then finishing blow the Munchling so I don't have to finishing blow old Bruno. And then I'm going to play Dodger. And then old Bruno is going to reap to put me to 10. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3. Your turn.
Say Shad, or say Logos. Play Zenzi. Play Dimension Door. I'll reap and steal 2.
Okay.
I will Mobius Scroll. Some cards. Your turn.
Alright, so I will Forge. Okay. Do I enact the emergency protocol? The emergency archives? Yes. The answer is yes. Alright, I'll put my archives into my hand. I'm going to play Logos. I'll play Mobius Scroll. I'm going to play Effervescent Principle. I'll gain a chain. And then I'm going to play a Skippy Time Hog, so don't use any cards next turn. I'm going to reap with Doc Bookton and draw. And then I am going to play Mother. And then I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'll tell you to go ahead. I don't drop my chain because I'm at 7 cards.
Alright, I'll say Untamed.
This board's a mess.
It is a mess.
This board is
I'll
a
play
mess.
Fandangle. I'll play Gloriana's Attendant. I'll give Fandangle Wild Spirit. I'll play Rapid Evolution. I'll give Fandangle +6 power. And I'm done.
Okay. Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I am going to play Nocturnal Maneuvers. I'm going to exhaust the 2 Frankies and the Techno Thief. Alright, Fandangle is 9 power.
Yeah.
This looks like a job for Niffle-Apes. And they will fly to their deaths to kill Fandangle.
They're 10 total.
Yeah. As much as I want to reap there because I can actually threaten, but I don't. If I threaten, I don't think it matters if you get to untap with a Fandangle. So
yeah, exactly.
This Niffle Queen will reap. I am gonna play Murmook. Keep you out of check reach. I'll play another Niffle Ape. And then I'm going to play Lupo, who's going to assassinate, I guess, a Gloriana's Attendant. So I actually don't want to kill Bo when you're on the verge of reshuffling. Okay, so I drop this chain. I draw these two. Mother's going to let me draw one more time, so I'll shuffle and draw one card. And I'll tell you to go ahead. The Murmook is going to keep you from forging right there.
Okay, I'll say Logos. Play QMX and draw. Play Opposition Research. Draw.
No reaping, which is
No reaping.
very relevant here.
Yep.
Since I ended up with a board full of creatures.
Archive 2 from the Cronuses. I'll play QMax and draw. I will play Professor Tirado. I will reap with Cronus and draw. Reshuffle. This is definitely the biggest board we've had this tournament so far.
It's like 20 creatures right now.
It's out of control. Draw. Reap with Cronus. Draw. Play this Opposition Research. Draw. Archive 2. Fight Murmook. Play standardized testing. I think it's 6s and 1s.
6/6.
Archive.
No, Lupo is a 7.
Lupo 7, okay.
Lupo is a 7. Because it's a beast.
Hit 1s.
Yeah, and then the urchin.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Smiling Ruth.
Damn, she should be dead.
I'm gonna play Miasma, so don't forge next turn. How about that? How about that? And then Dodger is gonna take out Tirado. No sense, and you know. You know. Forging more. And then I'm gonna pawn sacrifice the Bruno, and I'll blow up both Cronuses. Okay. And that's that. Your turn. I'll say check with 7, and then I will draw 7, or up to 7.
I'll say Shadows. I don't know how I win. I'll play Bow.
I really hate bow knifing. At least there's no safe house.
No idea how I win. I don't.
Right here.
I don't.
Right here.
I don't win. Is the thing.
It's hanging out of my hand. This three-dimensional graph.
I'll just play all this stuff. Play Red Penny. I'll look over there and kill Dodger.
He's dead.
Play Perplexing Sophistry. Maybe I can discard it.
Oh yeah,
that's
maybe
how I
you
win.
can.
Actually,
Yeah. That would be how you would win.
That's how I win. Simply discard it.
Channel.
Mind's Eye. This one. Damn.
No.
Okay, I'm done.
My turn?
Yeah.
I say Logos, and I play Interdimensional Graft. And then I play Lab Work, and I'll archive a card. And then I'll play Novu Archaeologist. I have this Wild Wormhole, but if I play it and I hit the Effervescence.
I've already shuffled my deck. Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
It was a mother.
Yeah, this is brutal. The second key.
This fish is in there.
Big plays.
Garu.
That was good. That was good.
That was dominant. Dominant performance.
You're just in control the whole time, pretty much.
Yeah, what's the next?
The problem is...
Mademoiselle.
I'll let you archive the international draft.
Yeah.
I don't think I had an opportunity not to, but still. Still a problem. Alright, I'm on the middle. Ice cream.
Yeah. It was just control after control lining up, right? Where it's just...
Yeah, it was bad. I just could not forge that key.
And that's where you lose to like a key cheat.
Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't have it, so I don't have that. I guess in the Coda matchups, that was frequent, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think we've talked about Garu as a deck that's gotten better over time. Because it's got a lot of like... It's very fast. It's got a lot of control.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we went back and revisited that deck not that long ago. Actually, I guess it was probably like 2 years ago now.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like that long ago, right?
The time stopped meaning anything in the hiatus years.
Five.
A 15.
Mulligan. I was playing, I went over to our friend Bob's house last night to play a cube draft. Jess was in town. It was like him and our friend Jason. So we were playing some cube. And it was like, Juan had printed out the cube list from MTGO Vintage Cube from like 2 cubes ago. And it was still fun, but it's like, there's cards that I saw rotate out. I'm like, this card is useless. There's a reason it was rotated out of the cube. Anyways, I kept trying to make tokens by putting the top card of my deck in play whenever I'd like make a token with a planeswalker or something. And I'm like, oh no, sorry, I'll use something from the sideboard or whatever for tokens.
That's really funny.
Yeah. We did the grid draft. Remember we did grid draft for sorcery? We did that 3 players.
Yeah.
So grid draft for 3 players is really cool because so people who didn't watch our sorcery streams is what we were doing is we take a seal pool and we draft it by laying the cards out in like a 3x3 grid, and the person who takes the first pick takes a row of cards. You take 3 cards, a row or column, and then the other person takes another row or column. So the second pick could actually get like only 2 cards if they take like these 2 or these 2 or these 2. And then you refill it, and the person who took second picks again, and they pick 3 more cards. You do that until your stack is depleted. And it was like, it's enough to have enough cards to be able to make a decent deck with, right?
Yeah.
So in Cube Trap with 3 players, what you do is the first pick takes 3 cards, and then you refill, and the second pick takes 3 cards, and then the third pick takes the remainder. And then the person who picked last gets the next first pick. And it goes like that. And it flowed really well.
That's cool. Cool.
It was a great way to play 3-player.
That was actually one of my... I miss being able to play with the Magic Cube in person, right?
Yeah.
The problem is that like Magic Cubes cost somewhere in the 5-figure range now.
So Juan got one printed off Facebook that's just proxies. It's all proxies. I paid like $100 for it. So I'm like, I might actually get one printed.
Yeah, just so you can screw around.
And we could actually play like Vintage Cube on stream with that. You do like 2-player.
All right, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Ritual of the Hunts.
We'll become a Magic the Gathering stream, y'all. What are you guys excited about that?
That would just be me complaining about modern Magic the Gathering.
Well, I would make the Vintage Cube so it's fun. And I was thinking about making Vintage Cube without Planeswalkers.
If I can't kill people with, what's his name, Bladewing, the 6-cost haste dragon, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, so I was wondering if I could make it like a pre-modern cube or something like along those lines. Pre-Planeswalker cube is what I really want, right? I'll play Fathom Reaver, make a token, play Kamalani, play Frigorific Rod.
Good lord.
Play Abyssal Sight. I'll destroy Kamalani, make 2 tokens. Look at your hand. Red Penny. It's Red Penny. Your turn.
Alright, I am gonna say Shadows. I'll play Techno Thief, Nexus, and Bow Knithing. And it's your turn. I'll draw up to 5 because of the Fathom Reaver. I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Unfathomable. Play Rod. Discard Maelstrom.
I wonder how many games of Sealed are going to be exactly like this. Your opponent takes the turn, generates like a bunch of unfathomable garbage. Like unfathomable tokens, I think are powerful because they force you to say unfathomable, which I think is the best house in Sealed after playing a decent chunk of WoW at this point. So you're like, use your houses, just make your unfathomable that much better.
I'm gonna fight Nexus.
Okay.
I'm gonna reap. I'm gonna tap the Techno Thief. Exhaust. I played too much Magic last night.
Okay, I am going to say I'll play Logos.
You only have 5 cards, right?
Yes, I have 5 cards. I'll play a QMax and draw. I'll play Munchling and draw, and get a pip. That's my turn. Go ahead.
Unfathomable. Play Azure Basin Outpost.
Good lord.
Make a token with initiation. I don't archive it. I have 4 cards in my hand. I will... Reap. I don't think that deck deals with big ambers. I'll exhaust Munchling. I'll exhaust Techno Thief. Your turn.
Alright, I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Shadowsmith and Francis. I'm going to look over there to kill the Fathom Reaver. I'm going to play Perplexing Sophistry and draw a card, and then I don't have more amber than you. And then Bow Nithing is going to fight a fish, and I'll do the 2 damage to the Shadowsmith.
Battle Evangelist.
And it's your turn to draw 4.
I'll Forge.
Yeah.
I'll play Unfathomable. I'm sorry, I'll play Sanctum. I'll play Request Donations, make a token, capture 2.
You get a bad feeling about
I'll
this.
play Baldric the Bold. I'll play Membership Drive.
Yeah.
I'll gain 5. Cool 5.
Yeah, it was indeed worried about that.
I'm done.
Oh lord. This deck doesn't have, like, removal.
Yeah. It's a problem.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna say, Untamed. I'm gonna Reclaimed by Nature
The School of Fish.
Azure Basin. Purge, and then I'll get 1. I'm going to put a Wild Spirit on the Munchling. I'm going to put a Wild Spirit on the Techno Thief. And then I'm going to Rapid Evolution the Munchling and give him 7 +1/+1 counters.
Cool.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. I'll say check with 7.
I Forge. Unfathomable. Toxicuda Venom. I didn't even look at what any of these tokens are. I just realized it doesn't matter. Mutants are elusive. So I think I just reap a bunch of times. I'll reap 5 times.
Okay.
And then exhaust Munchling, exhaust Techno Thief.
Okay. If I got to use any of my creatures at any point during this game, I perhaps could have done something. I guess I say Logos. I'll play his Opposition Research. I'll Forge, at least. Play Opposition Research and draw, and then lose. Because I needed to hit something that I don't know that the deck has an answer.
Completely destroyed.
Yeah. I mean... Right, it's the Unfathomable and Dark Tidings problem, where it was like, one of you plays creatures, the other plays creatures, but also something that taps the opponent's creatures, and then you're like, well, I'll use my creatures and make it so you can't use your creatures. And they're like, well, I'll place more creatures. And you're like, okay, well, you can't use those either. But I'll keep using mine. So. Alright. Well, at least that was fast.
You're on Baby, I'm on Garu. Yeah, it was super fast.
I got bad news for Baby.
Whoa, best set.
I think I got bad news for Babia here.
Think so? Yeah, you're probably right. Garu controls the Amber right like, at all. You're probably right.
I mean, Justin started the game, played like 3 unfathomable creatures and a frigorific rod. Then I look at my hand and it's 6 creatures. And I was like, And honestly, it was the Abyssal Sight getting rid of Rad Penny.
Oh yeah,
it's just the reason I kept the hand was Rad Penny was in the opener, right? So that I was going to get to use her. I had a chance to use her like multiple times through the deck, but then she's just gone. And so my hand is like a bunch of creatures that do less than Rad Penny. I guess if I thought about it a little bit longer, I think I would have mulliganed for standardized testing, but like try to have the standardized testing.
Yeah.
And I think you just have, because this deck doesn't have like board wipes.
That's the card. That's like the only card.
It doesn't have board wipes.
Exactly, yeah.
So
that's all you got.
Either the opposition research or the standardized testing, right? That's like the only way. If I'm not already ahead, then
that's yours. I already cut it. 13.
2.
I'm finally first. Finally. Okay. I'll keep. I'll play Wild Wormhole. It's fine. The mother. Incredible. It's that easy. I'll draw a card. Okay, your turn.
Alright, I will play All Tied Up. It's time. I'll play Waste Not, which kind of not like great here. And then I'm going to play PE. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you discard something good? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
6 Shadows cards.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess reshuffle. I guess it's too bad. They're in the discard pile.
I'll draw my 7 cards.
Alright, I'll draw back up. And then I'm playing a Flump. And it's your turn. I will draw one.
Logos. Reap. Skippy Time Hog. Doc Bookton. Mother. Lab Work.
Oh god, the double mother draw.
Archive a card. Draw up to 8.
Alright, gonna say Sanctum. Gonna play Doorstep. Gonna play Strange Ordination. Gonna play Shoulder Armor. I just have to. Maybe it doesn't have the. Maybe it doesn't have it. Maybe it doesn't have it. I'll play Shifty Battlefield. Maybe it doesn't have it.
Like more than halfway in my deck.
Well, maybe it doesn't have it. And it's your turn. I'll draw. I'll say check with whatever that is.
What's up, Mr. 30? How's it going? I do have it.
Okay.
I do play the Graft. So
I mean, you're at 8 cards a turn. I don't have anything, so I gotta.
Then I'll Reap with Bookton. Draw. I'll Reap 3 times. You already played your Doorstep too. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'll forge for 6.
Okay.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to booby trap the mother. I'm going to mug the mother that can die. I'll play Master Mindy, and then I'll Hornswoggle nothing. And it's your turn. She begins to scheme. She has 1 scheme counter.
Forge. I'll say Untamed. Full Moon. Lupo, Blast, Master Mindy.
No.
Blow.
She never gets to enact her crazy schemes.
Gain 1. Play Niffle Ape, gain 1. Play Niffle Queen, gain 1. Nocturnal Maneuver, tap that thing. Discard, save the pack. I am done.
Okay, gonna play Shadows. I'm gonna scoop the mother. And then I'm gonna Sea Urchin and steal 1. And then I'm gonna Kerwallop and deal 1 damage to each creature. And I'll gain 2.
There, that's that.
This. I gain 2. Because I
You
killed
don't
the sea
steal
urchin.
1. Yeah.
Alright. And it's your turn. I'll see check with 8. And I'll draw 3. I'll say you go ahead.
Forge. Say
Trying my-
Shadows.
Trying my dangest here.
Play regular Urchin. Play Old Bruno.
Oh my god, I hate him. Tell him I hate him.
Play Ghostly Hand. And
Tell him I hate him. It's this, God, I have to... Okay, gotta say Untamed here. I have to get these youngest bears out of my hands. I'll play all tied up so that I can threaten. And then Flumph is gonna kill something. I guess the Doc Bookton. 5.
I drew too many cards. I realized. I forgot.
Oh
Mother was
my
dead.
God, I
Hold
get
on.
to look at your hand.
No.
I get to look at your hand. This is a tournament. I'm gonna look at your hand and discard.
No.
And the Flumph is gonna power up one of these bears. I guess this one.
I had these 2. No, I didn't have that. I don't remember what I had. Just get some random. Bruno is a bully.
No bully. Well, yeah, the book, let's go. Okay, I'll just check with 6 again. I'll tell you go ahead. I'll draw 3.
Untamed. Ape.
God, ape stronger
Mermook.
together. The Mermook. Oh god, backbreaking. There's
Fight Youngest Bear.
Amber control. That Niffle Ape is not dead. That Niffle Ape is still
Too
strong.
Too strong.
He's stronger together, man.
Reap. That's right. Play Troop Call.
Reset him. I mean, you get all of the amber off. I mean, you get the damage off of him.
Oh, they got a hand, do they?
Yeah. Not Lupo.
Alright. Pick him up, play him.
You're at 4 for the rule of 6 on Niffle Apes.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. I'm done.
Okay. I have to say Sanctum here. I'll play Larry of the Lake. I'm gonna hammergram this Mermook. I'm gonna shifting battlefield.
I agree.
We'll
The
capture
board
the
clears
Flumph.
are so important in present day Keyforge. So
And I'll say check with 7. It's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Shadows. I'm gonna bait and switch. Deal 1. Fight Youngest Bear. Finishing blow the Youngest Bear. Steal 1. Old Bruno.
Good lord.
Reap. Your turn.
Game.
Okay. Alright.
Garu working it.
It's working it. It's always been working it. What's up, Storm? Last 2 cards. Effervescent Movie Scroll. Didn't even get to Effervescent. This deck's cool. It's like better than I remember it being.
Yeah.
It may be well positioned in some of these matchups, but still.
It's got a mix of everything.
Yeah.
It's got everything. It's got everything you want.
This Coda is idiot. Loves it. All right, you're on Melee. No, you're on Garu. I'm on Melee. So these are 2 2-0s.
Yeah,
right.
So this is for
some clout.
Yeah.
Bragging rights. For seeding. And this should be a good matchup, actually. You did not forge?
I forged one.
The second key, I mean.
No, yeah, not the second. Idiot Coda. Yeah.
And the last 2 matches, I don't know if we won't even bother playing the 2 2-0s against each other, or row 2s against each other.
You're desperate to get back to Final Fantasy?
I'm
desperate to get back to PoE, so it's also kind of late.
Unless the people demand it.
I think the people might demand it.
They might demand it.
They might riot. I watched the first season of How I Met Your Mother.
I liked the show for a while, but
it's a
sitcom.
It's the problem with it.
It's a network sitcom, right?
Yeah, it's an American sitcom. So
that was popular, so they wanted to keep going.
Yeah,
forever.
So whatever you had in mind, that's not what the show is by the time it gets done, right?
Yeah, and like that's a problem with network TV in general, is that the direction of the show tends to change season to season. Yeah, sometimes even the actors in the show tend to change season to season.
One of my favorite Key and Peele sketches is the Family Matters one, where Reginald Vell Johnson goes into the room to complain about how Uncle's taking over the show.
That's a good sketch.
That sketch is really good.
That's a good sketch.
You watch that sketch and then you wonder why, and then it's like you don't have to wonder what Jordan Peele wanted to make. He wanted to make horror, right? And so you watch that sketch, and so
you're first. I will mulligan. God. Didn't end the way any of us wanted. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna play Doc Buckton. I'm gonna tell you to go ahead.
I don't like this. I don't like this look. Okay.
You guys thought there was some idiot Coda play earlier. Just wait. Just wait.
I don't like this.
You better Abyssal Sight me.
I don't have it.
Oh,
all right. I'll say Sanctum.
Abyssal Sight's like the best card I think that they printed in that set.
Katarina, Taxing Journey, Aha, Membership Drive, Gain 1. Well, it makes a pillow version of Marshall is gone. I was going to tell Zach we made one of those to represent him in locals until he's able to return. We play against it every week and we can never beat it. It's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Game of Thrones levels of batting. That's saying something. All right, your turn.
All right. I am going to say Untamed Hunting Witch. Niffle Ape, Niffle Queen, Troop Call.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so Niffle Queen, Troop Call, Niffle Queen.
Okay.
That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Look who's Codoing now. Say check with 7. Draw 5 cards.
Yep. All right.
Coda is idiot. Indeed.
I will say
you don't even have to brain. You don't have to have a brain to play this.
Play Starlance. Play this dude. Then I'll Quintrino Warp him and
all
the Untamed guys.
All that stuff.
Yeah. I get a chain. I'll do the damage to Dr. Buxton. Comes on him. I'll draw a card. Your turn.
No, you just didn't want me to reap with all that? You don't want me to use
no.
this? I wasn't going to get to use that? All right, so I'll forge.
Certainly not.
Okay. Gonna say Logos. We'll start with... I could end up... So what? Well, that's fine. If I blast her with the stealing thing,
it's fine. It's like, yeah, it's fine.
That's a smile of Ruth. She's there. She popped out a wild wormhole. All right, I'll reap with Doc Bookton and draw. Oh, the full moon's right here.
Jeez.
I
forgot that deck is full moon too. What
the Hunting Witch and the full moon. I'll play Skippy Time Hog. I'll play Novu Archaeologist. I'll play Mother. How I Met Your Mother. And it's your turn. I will draw 4, and I'll tell you to go ahead. No using your creatures. No using cards.
It's still Sanctum, I guess. I'll play Retribution. I'll kill the Archaeologist.
Okay.
I'll Membership Drive.
Okay.
I'm game 2. I'm done. Yeah, 2 Skippy Time Hogs is pretty...
It's gross.
Pretty nuts, yeah. You can, like, regrowth it back, too.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
I think I was playing around with that logo side with some alliances.
I was gonna say, I think the logos in this deck is, like, alliance worthy because you have Interdimensional Graph and Effervescent and 2 Mothers and 2
Skippy Time Hogs, yeah.
Right, and then like the rest of the logos is fine.
Wild Wormhole, Mobius Scroll.
Yeah, it's like it's not bad.
Novu
Archaeologist
is really good.
Is really good.
It's like a card that is hard to answer after Coda, right?
Yeah, well, it
sticks on the table much more.
And it's a card that when everybody's playing good cards is insane, right?
Yeah.
So
when we played Coda, we like never got to use a Novu Archaeologist, right? Like during our Coda tournament,
put the Zach pillow on the TTR table.
As I don't remember using Novu Archaeologist.
Well, your creatures died
later.
all the time.
Yeah, they just died.
Everybody had common board wipes.
It was like disc stuff.
Novu Archaeologist was just dying.
Yeah,
and so, all right. I think this is Shadows. I'm gonna play Dodger. I'll play Ghostly Hand. I'll reap with Smiling Ruth. And then I'm going to pawn sacrifice Smiling Ruth, and I'll do 3 damage to the Fish, and then I'll spread the damage around. So I'll put Doc Bookton, make Doc Bookton take 2, make Dodger take 2, since everybody's tied for 5. So, okay. And then I'll say check with 7, and I'll draw 3, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Unfathomable. Hypoxia. You played right into my hands.
No!
By killing my tokens before I could
you would have reaped with them, too.
Yeah, true. I would have been able to like, direct the damage where I wanted it. I'll play Azure Basin Outpost. What's up, Sky Jedi?
Hey, what's up?
Kamalani.
You handsome devil, you. Since we got to see your smiling face in the video this week.
I'm done.
Alright, so I will forge. Oh, shucks. His hands in pockets shuffling around. Oh, jeez. And I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Mobius Scroll. I guess I'm going to read with Doc Bookton first. Yeah. Shh, chat, shh, behave.
Ghost Galaxy's listening.
Ghost Galaxy's listening. I'm going to draw off a Bookton.
Don't tell them we said that we hate the way they design Coda.
Play Skip Time Hog. Play Mother. I guess I'll Interdimensional Graft. It only gets 1, but that's better than nothing. And then I'll just reap twice. I'll make you have an answer. How about that? Reap. And I'm done. I'll draw up to 8. Oh god. I can't hold all these cards. I can't hold them all. What's Coda?
This isn't good. Say Unfathomable. I'll play this Covetous Hyena, at least that captures 3. Coda.
It's the
Hema. Not Hyena. I don't know why Hyena would be swimming around.
You better not try to use those creatures. You better not try to use any of those cards. That's all I'm gonna say. Better not use them.
I get Maelstrom.
Maelstrom, then Hema.
Yeah, it's not good. It's bad. I would say it's bad. I'm just gonna discard it and let this game end.
Okay. Gonna say Shadows.
Yeah, I don't know if Scott Jay would be the person to ask that question to anyway. So, but I'm sure they want to get it to as many places as they feasibly can, where it's like where they can find a market for it, right?
Right. I don't even know like how you organize large tournaments these days in a post pandemic world, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm gonna say
not my department, not my monkey, not my circus.
Oh wait, Fathom Reaver would have made me draw one less.
Yeah.
So I would have only drawn up to 7.
Sky J is in the cool guys department. The only deal with cool guy stuff.
Alright, gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Miasma. I'm gonna play Silvertooth. I'm gonna discard Bad Penny. I'll discard the Zergen. You don't have anything for me to steal. Where's a... we had him earlier. What's his name?
Huh?
What's his name? The guy.
The guy?
The guy. You know what I'm talking about. Francis, the economist.
Frankie?
I need Francis, the economist, so I can...
oh yeah, give me a number.
Alright, Silvertooth's gonna reap, and then Dodger's gonna fly into covetous Hema. And then I'll tell you, check with 8.
I lose.
And
Garu absolutely destroyed every deck.
Handled this pod.
Every single deck.
Just tore this pod.
I mean,
to shreds.
you did get really good start.
Yeah, well, yeah. The start was insane.
I think I could have fought more. The start, where I was like, get a key, right?
The start was crazy. I drew the opener, and I was like, I did the.
Hey, Frankie, how's that economy doing?
Hey,
it's all right.
Hey.
Poor Frankie.
Yeah.
Frankie thinks he's a Keyforge card.
Hey, Frankie, why do you think there needs to be a certain minimum level of unemployment in the economy, huh, Frankie? Is that to make sure that workers accept less money for their employment? Hey!
Frankie is based.
Yeah.
Based and true. Well, that's all the games tonight.
There you go.
That's it. We're done. Just like that. All right, Garu and Mademoiselle advance. So I think that's pretty reasonable for this pod. Next week,
the Coda. You could do the exclamation point D, and then the name of the deck: Garu Workaborn Cooper.
Based Frankie.
Yeah, I can get them both. In
next week is the last of the group stages.
Oh.
Why do we have a to be determined mass mutation deck in here?
Because there was like.
Oh no! What did we do? I don't remember why we did that. We were just gonna get another one. We just didn't have one.
Yeah, maybe.
But we had to like replace something, and then we were gonna
because I think there were like 2 worlds.
Do we have a new one?
Commercials need this.
Okay. We do have a new one. We'll pop a fresh mass mutation
freshies
next week.
Next week. That's your.
We'll pop a live on stream.
Turning in.
And then the week after that, we'll start the top cut.
Yeah.
This could be anything.
Yeah.
We could have DAV, 16 mutants.
Yeah. We could have a triple.
Punctuate equilibrium.
Triple big guy.
Triple big guy.
We have Maverick big guy.
2 Maverick big guys.
Double Maverick big guy.
All 3
into the house that already has a big guy.
It's gonna be really cool.
That deck would be insane, right?
It would be really good.
It would be really good.
The O2's tied. Yeah, it was a crazy game.
Yeah,
it was really weird. It was crazy. So yeah, that's the stream. Thanks for watching. I don't see any riots in chat. So
we'll have to quell them.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back on Wednesday for Blood Bowl, which is the actual start of our top 4 for Blood Bowl 7s. So that's gonna be pretty fun. Garu worker man. It's worker-born. Garu work-born Cooper.
Yeah.
Triple Gigantic would be so cool, man. Is there a deck that exists like that? There's probably a couple, right?
There's probably very rare ones, right? I mean, we had when we looked at the time, the double big guy.
71 sass.
71 sass.
I think it was higher at one point, actually.
I think that deck punches above that.
I think it does, too.
It's probably a deck that gets embarrassed by decks that are like actual Coda. 90 sass.
It was going to be by Coda decks for sure here and there, but it was still doing pretty well. You have a double. We have a double too. I mean, you could tell us if there was 3. I'm sure we've looked before.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nuts, though. It would be so fun.
It
My
would be
gosh,
a lot of fun.
it'd be so fun. But there's got to be like one, right?
There's got to be one that's got.
Surely.
There's
It's
got to
this
be one that has.
It's right here.
The gigantic and got a Maverick one, right? Is it possible to Maverick them?
Yeah, you can Maverick them. It's way over there. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, you're already in your pajamas.
Come back for Blood Bowl.
Yeah.
Or come back next week for Keyforge. Same
Yep.
time.
Yeah.
Have a great week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.